Okay, good evening all. So let me start the session. So I hope our students have joined and also the parents. So please stay connected, and this will only be a 1 hour session, but I will promise that this will be an investment for you and your future. So stay connected, and this will be very important session. You can later participate, or you can later listen to this via recording. But the thing is, if you have problems and questions, you can ask now itself, and that is the advantage if you are connecting to this live session. Okay, first of all, I think I need to introduce team to the students because the concept is quite new to us, but the thing is, this is not a new concept to the world. NASA has introduced the inquiry-based learning method way back in 2000, early 2000, and even in 90s, they have been discussing about this. After that, in before like 12 years back, they introduced this, 13 years back. And now closer to 90 countries are using this STEAM education system for their to empower their kids. Countries like Finland, countries like Australia, Pakistan, even India, and even countries like Japan. And I don't know whether you know, but countries like Nigeria and Ghana, right? Countries like Nigeria and Ghana are also they have also invested in STEAM education, except countries like Sri Lanka. So why is that? So first of all, let me address that. But before that, I would like to introduce myself as the director of STEAM education, Sri Stack STEAM education, which is started in last year as a physical organization. Actually, we have started way back in 2000. Actually, now 2000 before that, 2019. We have started this as an online education system. Already, we have conducted the Sinhala medium session for the parents. So those who couldn't attend that Sinhala medium session, you can later listen to the video. I will send it to the group. අපි මේ වෙද්දි සිංහල මීඩියම් එකෙන් කරලා ඉවරයි. කවුරු හරි දෙමව්පියෙක් දැන් ජොයින් වෙනවා නම් මේ යන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් එක. ඒතර සිංහල මීඩියම් එක දැනට අපි තියලා ඉවරයි. ඒකේ සෙෂන් රෙකෝඩින් එක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ලැබෙයි. මම මේක ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් වලින් ස්පෙෂලි කරන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් ළමයින්ට සහ ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් පේරන්ට්ස්ලාට. මොකද සිංහල මීඩියම් එකෙන් අපිට කරන්න පුළුවන් ඒ සීමිත ක්‍රවුඩ් එක සමහර පැති අපිට එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරන එකේදී ගැටලුවක් තියෙනවා. ඒ හින්දා මම මේක ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම්ම කරන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් පේරන්ට්ස්ලා ටාගට් කරලා වගේම ළමයින්ට. Okay, so if you want Sinhala medium explanation, Sinhala මේකේ explanation එක ඕන නම් මීට කලින් මම සිංහල මාධ්‍යයක කරා ඒක අහන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, let me continue in English medium. So as you can see in this profile, I was again a product of the education system, which I have started by doing my O-levels, and I got 9 A's for O-levels, and after that I did my A-levels, and I went to university in biological science scheme. But now I'm in totally different field. Actually, I would like to name myself as edutainer, who's enjoying educating others. Edutainer, that is how you can that is the best way that I can explain my position. Edutainer who is enjoying the education and entertaining education. So that is how I would like to recognize myself. And you should know that this is the one of the most difficult tasks in the world, recognizing yourselves. That is one of the most difficult tasks. Lord Buddha has recognized and he has identified himself. Then has identified, he has done identification himself. Similar to that, Muhammad Nabi has, and also not only the world famous characters like Albert Einstein. So Albert Einstein, he has identified himself, and similar to that. So there are in Sri Lanka also. So I would like to refer to cricket because that is one of the most popular sports in Sri Lanka. Kumar Sangakkara has identified himself, where he went to the law college to learn law, but later became a cricketer. So Mr. Bean has identified himself. He is a comedian, but the thing is, before becoming a comedy actor, he went to university and he got a degree and master's in electrical engineering. He was electrical engineer, but later converted his career to his passion, which is acting. Right? He is one of the most famous character in today's world. And think about Sanat Jayasuriya. Think about Muthaya Muralidharan. They have identified themselves. And in Pakistan, there is a strong woman called Muniba Mazari. Muniba Mazari is known as the Iron Lady of Pakistan. She has identified herself. And in Sri Lanka, the youngest professor in communication, Professor Vasana Maitri, I personally know her, she has identified herself. So you have a story to write when you identify yourself, but you have no story to write when you become an ordinary character. If you're in an ordinary profession, no big story to write about. So you can become a doctor, engineer, lawyer, teacher, professor, anyone. But the thing is, you have to become yourself. That is the most challenging thing and the most difficult thing at the same time. අමාරුම දේ වගේම අභියෝගාත්මකම දේ තමයි තමන් වෙන එක. අනික් කෙනෙක් වගේ වෙන්න ලේසි. ඒවට ක්‍රම තියෙනවා. ඕකේ. තමන් වෙන්න ක්‍රමයක් කවුරුත් ලියලා නැහැ. කලින් පොතකින් බලාගෙන තමන් වෙන්න බෑ. If you want to become yourself, the thing is you have to identify yourself and recognize yourself. That is it. So that is about being yourself. Okay. So similar to that, I believe that still not my journey is still not completed. I think I have a few years to move forward, but I believe that I have identified myself. Now I'm working as an edutainer as well as a director in SwissTax team, and also CEO in Global ICT School, as well as Aerotab Global United States Asian Director. And also I was working as an ex-manager in ESOF Metro Campus, as well as senior lecturer there for 10 years. Before that, I was working in Wesley College as a teacher, and I was working banker with the Bank of Ceylon, and also worked in General Hospital as a radiotherapist. So that is my career history, because I was done various odd jobs and different jobs before identifying myself. But now I believe actually I have identified 70% of myself, but I have 30% to be identified. Still, I'm in that process. So similar way, and also I'm a member of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, IEEE, and also member of British Computer Society, UK, and also member of Computer Society of Sri Lanka. And also working as a teacher trainer for training school teachers. That is about me. Right, now you know about me. Now you know what you want to learn about STEM, but I forcefully invited you to learn about me. I'm sorry for that. STEM and STEAM education, what is that? STEM is science, technology, engineering, mathematics. STEAM means science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. What's the difference? Letter A is different, but that is significant because that letter A can make this world beautiful like this. A traditional engineer will compose or will lead to a building in a square type, whereas a passionate and artistic engineer can create memorable structures like this. This is Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. The other one is Art and Science Museum in Singapore. Those two buildings are iconic to Singapore. Anyone can identify Singapore by just looking at these buildings. So they know the location. Similar to that, Dubai. So these are, or Australia. These are, right, developed countries. And also they have used STEM plus A to make it beautiful. But unfortunately, I was talking to a leading teacher in a Colombo girls' school. And she told me, Dasun, there's a problem. Our science teachers, they don't even like to talk to us because of the discrimination. They believe that science is best and the next is commerce, next art or other things. Maybe the technology is somewhere in the middle. So that is our attitudes. But the thing is, in the world, A has given a better recognition than all other things because A is the way of being happy. Other things are just tools. A is the way of being happy, that is arts. Science is basically a set of theories. Technology is used in science. Engineering is the methodology, how we can achieve that technological equipment using science. And the maths is the connector. It's linking to the calculation as a global language. And art is giving you the happiness. So that is the STEAM. That is the best way that I can introduce STEAM to you. Meanwhile, you can ask questions if you have any. Okay. Now we know about STEM and STEAM.
What is STEAM education? In a simple way to explain, STEAM education is a way of teaching and a way of learning that combines science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. We can think of STEAM education as an adventure, where the most important part of our adventure is our journey. Our goal is to arrive at a destination, but how we get there and the roads that we take are different for everyone, because we all think very differently. Along this road, we make mistakes, and sometimes we get lost. But this is where we learn the most, and this is where we begin to understand that it is okay sometimes to get lost. Our friends on this road are science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. They guide us to our final destination. Some friends are closer to us than others, so we might like to ask our math friend for help, or maybe our engineering friend. But in the end, we become best friends with everyone. When we finally arrive at our destination, we discover that it is not the end, but the beginning to more questions and more adventures. STEAM education inspires us to explore the world and see it differently. It helps us to learn in a fun way and work with each other to solve problems and take risks, learn from our mistakes, and change the world. As STEAM Inspirations, we are about teachers, parents, and students. We are all about you.
Okay, that is a short introduction available in the internet. This short introduction is I have taken from the internet. Actually, this is about STEAM education. So you can see, right? So actually, this presentation, I must say, I must thank one of my students. He's in a training college he's a trainee teacher in a training college. Actually, I have taken his presentation. I acknowledged him also. I need your presentation because it was really nice. And I thought, why don't I use my students' presentation? Because students, we make students to go beyond us. So they are beyond us. So that is it. We should use, I think that is the way that we think positively. Rather than presenting his content as my own, I would like to tell my regards to him. He's the one who had made this presentation, and I have added and removed some part as a teacher. Yes, that is true. But the thing is, the core is from him, right? Now you know the STEM and STEAM difference, right? So what is the advantage of this? So these are not individual subjects. I got some inquiries from you guys and some of your parents like this. Sir, do you have science English medium class? I said yes. Another parent asked, do you have maths English medium class? I said yes. One other parent, is there any ICT English medium class? I said yes. But actually speaking, these are not separate classes. STEAM is a single concept. If you have a destination to reach that, as that video says, if you have a destination to reach that, we are using STEAM as a tool. අපිට මොකක් හරි goal එකක් තියෙනවා නම් අපි හිතමු O level තමයි අපේ goal එක. Or A level is our goal, or university is our goal. We are using STEAM to reach that goal. That is it, right? STEAM is a methodology rather than just individual subjects. Okay, let me tell why is that. Okay, for an example, let me take a conventional syllabus. This is the traditional syllabus of science. The first lesson is plant diversity. Morphological features of the flowering plants and all these things are there. Okay, in the STEAM context, what we do with the students, we will ask students to make a setup like this. So I can show you this easily because there are different age students, I know that. So I'm just taking an example, right? This is from grade 7, but the thing is, don't worry, other students are also here. They don't want to worry. I will help you cover your syllabus according to your need, right? It doesn't matter. Then what is STEAM? Okay, here this is STEAM is there. So we will first let them create something like this. This is called miniature garden, right? This is called a miniature garden. You can just Google it. Miniature garden. Miniature garden. And these are commercially available to buy, right? This miniature garden is a strong concept of creating an ecosystem. Kids can do this. Maybe if you are a girl, you can search fairy garden because you like fairies, right? If it is a boy, you can search like miniature. That is a standard term, miniature garden. No, search like fairy garden. Okay, this is a garden in a pot or a small ecosystem. Small ecosystem. Actually, we will let students explore this ecosystem. So there are things that you need to recognize: the root system, shoot system, root system, shoot system, stem, root, fiber root, step root, all these things we will let you explore and learn, right? That is what we do. And through that, we will help you to understand the lesson by doing a practical. Actually, so these activities are there in the book, but the thing is, actually speaking, we are not really doing these activities as individuals, but we will motivate students to learn with fun with these activities. One activity that is there is basically creating time-lapse video that is not available in time-lapse video about germination. Right, about germination. Germination is how a seed can become a plant. We do this. This is not there in the science syllabus. Make a science syllabus but these stages are anyway there in the book. You can see. Let me show that. Taproot, fiber root, all these things are there. Whether do we have germination? Germination. We have the foundation. There are like how things happen and all scientific explanation is there. Here you can see the germination process. These are just pictures, but we will help them create in a time-lapse video. You can just search in Google or YouTube, germination time-lapse video, not creating, just germination time-lapse video. That will be an interesting thing. You are creating maybe a bean time-lapse or something like this. By doing that, you will understand the process of germination rather than just looking at a picture. This interactive video is sellable. That is another thing. You can just put it in YouTube and there will be viewers who look at this. The හැම පැත්තටම මේක කියලා දෙන එක තමයි අපි කරන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ science වලින් තියෙනවා IT පැත්තෙන් මේකේ time lapse එක කොහොමද හදන්නේ, mathematics පැත්තෙන් මේකේ calculations, උතර humidity ඒ වගේ දේවල් check කරන විදිය, සමහරට automatic fertilizing නැත්නම් automatic irrigation system එකක් හදලා robotics වලින් මෙයාට assist කරන විදිය ඒකත් එතන තියෙනවා. art වලින් කොහොමද මේක දිහා මේක art එකක් විදියට හොඳ ලස්සන වීඩියෝ එකක් produce කරන්නේ. ඒ වීඩියෝ එක කොහොමද මාකට් කරන්නේ, කොහොමද ඒක YouTube channel එකකට දාන්නේ, YouTube හරහා කොහොමද income එකක් generate කරන්නේ. අන්න ඒ මට්ටමට මේක අර එක subject එකකට හිර කරන්නේ නැතුව, rather than just saying this is a science subject, we are going to learn this as a STEAM subject. Same thing when we are going to learn about the monitor. When we are going to learn about the monitor, we will learn the concept of pixel. අපි ඒවා නිරීක්ෂණය කරලා බලන්න ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. We will learn the concept of pixel, how dots are created. What is a pixel? Pixel, how it is created with this RGB dots and how colors are formed. We will learn. We will learn in this. අපි මේකදී ඉගෙන ගන්නවා how colors are formed, how these RGB colors are generated using a microscope, how to observe, how to check the monitor, microscope picking the microscope එක තියෙන science වල. අපි මයික්‍රොස්කෝප් එක පාවිච්චි කරලා කොහොමද ස්ක්‍රීන් එකක් බලන්නේ, ස්ක්‍රීන් එකේ අකුරු හැදෙන හැටි, කලර්ස් හැදෙන හැටි කොහොමද අයිඩෙන්ටිෆයි කරන්නේ. All these things we will do as activities. Sometimes you need to buy tools. We will tell you how to buy them for a small price. Normally a microscope will cost you 70,000, 80,000, but you can buy this toy microscope, that is enough. This is only 5,000. And there is a digital microscope. This is excellent if you can buy this digital microscope, which will cost you around 6,000, 7,000. So I'll show you, not this, or this one. This is not the cost. You can buy it for 7,000, 8,000, but will be excellent because you can connect that with the monitor. Make a monitor eකට connect කරලා computer එකට connect කරලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. While looking at the things, you can see the result in the monitor. ඇහෙන් බලන්න ඕන නැහැ. මේක නිකන් lens එකක් වගේ. The camera එකක්. You can record the video, capture photos. We will teach you about these gadgetics and how to use them. And Eva use කරන්න බැරි කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවනම් think if you are thinking that is costly, don't worry. You have systems like this to learn mathematics, system like this to learn sciences, right? You can just connect these things. Okay, let me take it from the beginning and show you. This is used by the Colorado University, a leading university in America, to teach kids. So we will use same resources, right? You are lucky to have the exposure to those things. So let's use a resistor and let's use a wire, let's use a switch. Likewise, we will tell you how to use them, connect them, enjoy with these results, and how to measure the voltage of this. This will get 4.5 volt. Why is that? Because the resistor is also consuming. The battery really is 9 volt, but actually 4.1 is consumed by this resistor. It is 10 ohms resistor. What will happen if you reduce? You can see the color bands are changing. I'm changing this to, okay, let's say 1 ohm. You can see the brightness is increased. Practically, you can see this stuff. And it is consuming on the 0.82 volt now. We will learn about the equations there. Here, you can see 8.18 volt is consumed by the bulb. If it is a variable resistor, variable resistor එකක් දැම්මොත් මෙතන නිකන් අර කරකවලා bulb එකේ දීප්තිය අඩු වැඩි කරන්න පුළුවන් චූටි. ඒක variable resistor එකකින්, and you can change the ohms. See? So when it is like 10 ohms, so it is consuming 4.5 volt. Likewise, we can, using ammeter, you can measure the amperage. We will teach, don't worry, today is not the day. And also the robotics subject. So you can learn things using the computer, right? One thing is you can learn things using the computer. The other thing is you can learn things physically using the equipment. We will teach both methods. Those who are capable can bring the physical equipment to your home and test this. Those who are having problems, finance issues, can still do this using the computer. ඒ විදිහට තමයි අපි හදලා තියෙන්නේ. සල්ලි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැති අය ඉන්නකොට ඒගොල්ලන්ට ගෙන්න ගන්න පුළුවන් මේක ගෙදරට. එහෙම ප්‍රශ්න තියන අය ඉන්නවා නම් ඒගොල්ලන්ට කම්පියුටර් එකකින් virtual විදිහට කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන විදිහට තමයි අපි මේක හදලා තියෙන්නේ. හරි? Okay. I think now you have a clear idea about STEAM and STEM, and also about, actually our STEM syllabus has 5 levels. I have sent it already. That is, each level has 45 activities which will be done at the class, and also 25 such activities which the student will do at home. Actually, in this, student will do the practical. When you are asked to create, okay, when you learn about the energy වගේ එකක් ඉගෙන ගන්න ඉද්දී ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉගෙන ගන්න how to create hydro plant, how to create a solar energy system. That also you will learn. And engineering side of this, mathematics for the calculation sides, and also the science side of it, and also the artistic, how to present it nicely and how to sell it as a product. Actually, why this selling concept is important. I don't know whether you are familiar. If you have friends and families in other country like USA, you can ask from them. These kids are having personal finance for mathematics. I learned that because one time I taught one student, and I had to go through his syllabus, and there is a chapter called personal finance. ඒගොල්ලන්ට තියෙනවා personal finance. පුද්ගලික මුදල් කළමනාකරණය. Unfortunately, it was not there for my O levels. It was not there for my A levels. It was not there in my degree as well, and also it was not there in my postgraduate degree qualification. Pathetic. හරි, මගේ ඩිග්‍රී එකෙත් නැහැ, පශ්චාත්තුපාදියෙත් නැහැ, ඉස්කෝලෙත් නැහැ, කොහෙවත් නැහැ. හැබැයි ජීවත් වෙන්න ගියාම මට personal finance නැතුව ජීවත් වෙන්න බෑ. personal finance නැත්නම් අනිවාර්යෙන් අපේ වියදම් පාර්ශවය වැඩි වෙලා අපිට මූල්‍ය කළමනාකරණය තේරෙන්නේ නැතුව ගිහිල්ලා අපි බංකොලොත් වෙනවා. අපේ රටට උනේත් ඒකයි. දැන් අපි රටට වැඩක් නැති ඉඳ තමයි උගන්වන්නේ නැත්තේ. බංකොලොත් වෙන්නම තමයි අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න. We will learn how to lend. We will learn how to beg. Not how to innovate and not how to dominate. But at least now we need to change. Okay, see what ministers say about this, and you can understand how late we are. But I'm not a political fan, but I have to use this clip to explain this to you. This has some important points. So let me pick that and explain this to you. See what he is claiming. This is dangerous, right? This is one of the most dangerous statements. But I'm using that to show you the future danger that you are facing. See how it is. I hope you all can understand. I will anyway translate.
මෙරට පාසල් පද්ධතියට ස්ටීම් අධ්‍යාපනය හඳුන්වා දීමේ සමාරම්භක වැඩසටහන අධ්‍යාපන අමාත්‍ය සුසිල් ප්‍රේමජයන්ත මහතාගේ ප්‍රධානත්වයෙන් කොළඹ රාජකීය විද්‍යාලයේදී අද පෙරවරුවේ පැවැත්වුණා.
මම 2017 තමයි අමාත්‍ය මණ්ඩල සංදේශය ඉදිරිපත් කළේ විද්‍යා තාක්ෂණ ඇමතිවරයා හැටියට STEM education අපි පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ කියලා. ඒ වෙලාව හිටපු අධ්‍යාපන බලධාරීන්ට මේ අකුරු හතර තේරුනේ නැහැ. දැන් සමහරව හිතන්නේ තමයි.
See how critical his statement is. I don't know the correctness of this, but how critical his statement is, right?
විද්‍යා තාක්ෂණ ඇමතිවරයා හැටියට STEM education අපි පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ කියලා. ඒ වෙලාව හිටපු අධ්‍යාපන බලධාරීන්ට මේ අකුරු හතර තේරුනේ නැහැ.
He says he was suggesting this, right? He was suggesting this. That doesn't matter. So one is asking whether he's doing Edexcel syllabus, and yeah, so that doesn't matter. Whatever the syllabus, because we are not focusing any syllabus. We are focusing only the content and the important points of any syllabus that you are referring, right? So this is not to cover the syllabus. So please note that this is not a traditional science class or maths class or IT class, nothing else. So you are learning a methodology which you can apply anywhere for any subject, any level. That is the magic. මේ ඉගෙන ගන්න එක ඔයාට ඕනම විෂය නිර්දේශයකට ඕනම වයසකදී ඕනම grade එකකදී apply කරන්න පුළුවන් වීම තමයි magic එක. But actually speaking, we are not teaching any syllabus, we are not teaching any grade, we are not teaching any specific level as well. අපි උගන්වන්නේ නැහැ. මේක grade එකක් තෝරගෙන එහෙම උගන්වන්නෙත් නැහැ. syllabus එකක් තෝරගෙන උගන්වන්නෙත් නැහැ. medium එකක් තෝරගෙන උගන්වන්නෙත් නැහැ. level එකක් තෝරගෙන උගන්වන්නෙත් නැහැ. But the thing is, it is like this. Now you have the magical things in this millennium. No. The world's biggest supermarket has no shelves. ලෝකේ තියෙන ලොකුම supermarket එකේ රාක්ක නැහැ. That is Amazon or eBay, you can say. World's biggest accommodation company have no hotels. ලෝකේ තියෙන ලොකුම නවාතැන accommodation company එකට hotel නැහැ. Airbnb or booking.com. They are just doing this virtually. The world's biggest taxi company has no taxis. ලෝකේ තියෙන ලොකුම taxi company එක අපිට Uber කියලා ඒගොල්ලන්ට taxi නැහැ. They are just providing the service. Similar to that, this is team education and you don't have any syllabus and any grade. But still you can apply for any syllabus and any grade. That is the magic. Then taxi, Uber වලින් taxi එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන්. eBay වලින් බඩු ගෙන්න ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. Amazon වලින්. eBay වලින්. ඒ වගේම Airbnb වලින් booking එකක් දාන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ තමයි STEAM education එක. ඔයාට Edexcel දාන්නත් පුළුවන්, local දාන්නත් පුළුවන්, grade 6 දාන්නත් පුළුවන්, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. University, yes. Accept. So don't worry. This magical system is intermediary in between all these pillars. So you don't want to worry about the specific subject, right? So you can apply it anywhere. Okay, going back to the point. He is telling that he suggested this in 2017. That is 6 years back. 6 years back he suggested means they knew that the education system is not suitable to the students.
ද පෙරවරුවේ පැවැත්වුණා.
මම 2017 තමයි අමාත්‍ය මණ්ඩල සංදේශය ඉදිරිපත් කළේ විද්‍යා තාක්ෂණ ඇමතිවරයා හැටියට STEM education අපි පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ කියලා. ඒ වෙලාව හිටපු අධ්‍යාපන බලධාරීන්ට මේ අකුරු හතර තේරුනේ නැහැ. දැන් සමහරව හිතන්නේ තාම 20 වෙනි සියවසේ.
So think that means already 6 years gone. Whatever particular authorities or the minister or the government, you can blame anyone. But the thing is, the victims are our kids. අපේ ළමයි තමයි මේකේ ගොදුර වෙලා suffer කරන්නේ. කියන්නේ අපි ළමයින්ට මොකක්ද දෙන්නේ? We are giving expired bun to our kids. Think the dangerousness. We are giving outdated content to our kids. There's a problem.
වෙන්නේ 21 වෙනි සියවසේ 3 වෙනි දශකයේ. අවුරුදු 10ක් 15ක් යනකොට අද අපි දකින අපි ඉලක්ක කරන වෘත්තීන්.
He is claiming that the future careers are not the things that is not existing now, and the thing that also the students in the current system cannot face the future careers. How dangerous. The future careers you cannot face with the traditional education.
අද අපි දකින අපි ඉලක්ක කරන වෘත්තීන් ලෝකේ නැහැ. අලුත් වෘත්තීන් එකට ආදේශ වෙනවා. ඒ ගැන හිතලා අපි කටයුතු කරන්න. අපේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලවල ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ දරුවෝ
Okay, then
පොලිසියෙන් කඳුළු ගෑස් කරනවා.
then he's claiming again a political point. I don't want to argue on that also. So let's keep it. That is something else.
අධ්‍යාපන පරිවර්තනය අපි නියම ව්‍යාපෘති ආරම්භ කරනවා 2024.
He's claiming that he's going to start. They are going to start the pilot project in 2024. Not yet, darling. Pilot project will come in 2024. Not yet, right? Okay, when the pilot project is going to be a realistic one, that is the magic. See.
සැලසුම් කළ දින අවුරුදු 6කදී මේ ක්‍රමයන්ගේ වෙනසක් කරන්න.
He's expecting to change the system by after 6 years. Wonderful. Congratulations. You are the victims, right? That is the problem. Okay. The problem is it exists way back. We have not answered. Now we are going to answer, but not immediately after 6 years. Okay. Great. So thinking that, are you sure that you want to educate your child with the traditional education system, which will not be usable in the real world? That is the problem. Our education system is very good. I'm not blaming that. Okay. So this is OpenAI, ChatGPT. It is artificial intelligence tool. I'm asking this AI tool, hey AI, rank the Sri Lankan education system. Okay. Okay, list top 100 countries based on their education system. Use publicly available data. Okay, you can see Finland is number 1, Japan, South Korea likewise. Okay, see whether Sri Lanka is somewhere. Still not. Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, oh, we are in 82. Okay, lucky to be in that position. 82. This is the current education system, the traditionality based on that. Okay, I'm asking the same question again. List top 100 countries based on STEAM education. Okay, I'm getting that. Singapore, South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, Finland, US, Denmark. He's listing the countries. Advantage of AI, you can ask anything and get your answer easily. We are not in 80s. We are not in first 100 even. No, Sri Lanka is not there. That's the case. Okay. I said you can do anything. The problems like traditional problems can be simply answered with AI. We will teach you how to guess your paper. Okay, give the syllabus, guess the paper. That's it. Okay. I just want to guess science paper for grade 7. So minimum is like, okay, I just want to give these are the chapters. Okay. I just want to create MCQ paper, a sample MCQ paper. Create multiple choice questions based on the following syllabus for grade 7 kids to learn science. You need to create 10 new questions and explain with the answers. You can ask anything from AI and it will do that job for you. And this is the syllabus. Okay. And you can see it generates a fast Okay, so we will teach you how to use this effectively in future. We will teach you how to use this effectively. You can ask your AI partner to become Chandana Surya Bandara in Sirasa Lakshapati, and you are going to become the person who are in the hot seat. Amazing, right? You can assign the roles even. Okay. I'm asking, do you know Chandana Surya Bandara? Okay, you don't know. Okay, forget it. Okay, you are going to act. Okay, I'm first telling Chandana Surya Bandara is the person who asks questions in the program I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire. Oh, sorry. He will ask questions in general knowledge. You can create the entire program, right? I'm not telling that, I'm just suggesting. You will ask questions in general knowledge and need to wait for the user's answer. You are going to act as Chandana Surya Bandara, and you can call me Dasun. Ask general knowledge questions one by one, but do not provide the answer until my answer. Let's start. There can be something wrong because I have just randomly typed this. Didn't think much. This is called prompt engineering. The future. Okay. Sure, Dasun. Let's start with the first question. What is the capital of city of France? You know, Chandana Surya Panda is asking. I have to ask the audience. What is the capital city of France? Yes. Anyone willing to answer? This will be interesting. You can learn any subject. You can learn medicine, you can learn electronics, you can learn programming, anything, right? We will teach you how to do that, how to use that to guess your paper, right? අපි ඔයාලට කියලා දෙන්න කොහොමද මේ වගේ tools use කරන්නේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ඉදිරි වැඩවලට. Electronics, virtualization, you can see this is for the mathematics. We will teach you, and for the electronic there are tools. This is to make automatic song. Whenever you give a text, it can convert it to a song, a text to song. The text you can write it using this. Sorry, I don't know. No one helped me. Correct answer is Paris. Here's the next question. What is the large country in the world? But is it Russia? Okay, red planet. What is red planet? Likewise, you can learn with that. You can assign him a job and learn with that. What him gonna pull on? Okay. Okay. Stop for the moment. Let's do another task. Okay. Okay. I need to write a song to express my love, to my mother. She is going to celebrate her 50s. Can you do it? Okay, please write a song for me, for my mother. Okay. So this is the song. Right. Artificial intelligence is developing and developing day by day. And no traditional things, traditional contents are no longer valid because the traditional teacher's role is going to be replaced soon. ඉක්මනටම ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ඉන්න ටීචර්ස්ලා සම්පූර්ණයෙන් රිප්ලේස් වෙලා යනවා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමති නම් විශ්වාස කරන්න. මොකද ඔයාට ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් දේවල් සීමා කරන්න දැන් බෑ. කරුණු විදියට ඔයා ඉගෙන ගන්න දේවල් අනාගතයේදී වැදගත් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ගොඩක්ම මොකක්ද ඕන වෙන්නේ එතකොට. You need to learn how to learn. ඔයා ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ ඉගෙන ගන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා. Right. So see this one. This is the question asked in the single medium student asked by this. එයාට ඕන නම් අවුරුදු 2050 දී කාර් එකක් ඩිසයින් කරන්න. එයාට පොඩි ඩිසයින් එකක් බලා ගන්න ඕන. So this is the design suggestion given by artificial intelligence. Do you have any questions, any dreams that I can help? ඕගොල්ලන්ට තියෙනවද මොනවා හරි question එකක්, any question that you can ask? Okay, you can unmute yourselves and ask. So let's make it like interactive. There are only 15 students. Why don't you ask questions? Help me to make this session interactive. Then others will learn from your questions. This is what the problem is. You are not even asking questions. You are negative in your minds mostly. Why? Because of this traditional education system. You are waiting till someone feed. You are waiting till someone fill your head. ඔයාලා බලන් ඉන්නවා empty glass එකක් තියාගෙන ඔයාලගේ ඔළුව කියන empty glass එක තියාගෙන කවුරු හරි ඇවිල්ලා මේකට පුරවයි කියලා මොනවා හරි ජාජරාවක් පිරෙවුවොත් ඉවරයි. ඒ හින්දා ඕගොල්ලෝ මේක වහලා ඕගොල්ලෝ මෙතනින් එළියට එන්න. ඕගොල්ලෝ අහන්න questions. Try to learn from me. මාව අමාරුවේ දාන්න. මාව මහන්සි කරවන්න. මගෙන් වැඩ ගන්න. That you need to do. No one is ready. I'm sorry, STEAM education is not for you. Until you change, we cannot help. ඔගොල්ලෝ වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැත්තම්. Right. Okay, I asked the same question from the kids. මම මේක විස්තර කරන්න චූටි ළමයින්ගෙන් මම අහන පොඩි ප්‍රශ්නයක් පුංචි කාලේ. I'm asking this question. So, why you wash your hands? The small kid replies me. He's saying, there are germs. Oh, there are germs? Have you seen them? The germs? ඔයා දැක්කද ඒක විස බීජ තියෙනවා? අත් දෙකේ? කවුද කිව්වේ? ඔව් විස බීජ තියෙනවා කිව්වා. My mom told me, my teachers told me, there are germs. Oh, is it? Have you seen germs? Yes, I saw. How? කොහොමද ඔයාලා දැක්කේ? I saw in the TV, in the Dettol advertisement, there are germs. They can kill 99% of the germs. And also the life buoy. And not only that, sanitizers can kill germs. I saw in the TV. Oh my God, that's a problem. ඒක තමයි ප්‍රශ්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ එයා දැකලා නැහැ. එයා කවුරු හරි කියන දෙයක් තමයි විශ්වාස කරන්නේ. I said, the STEAM education, you need to get your proof. Get your hands dirty. Otherwise, you will not learn. What I am suggesting, germs තියෙනවද කියලා අපි බලමු පුතේ. ගන්නවාගේ අත් දෙක දැන් අපි බලමු microscope එකෙන්. Let's watch that using your microscope. We can use the digital microscope to watch our look at our hands. That is available. TV එකේ පේන magic බලන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. මොකද TV එකේ කියන ඕනම එකක් විශ්වාස කරන්න පටන් ගන්නවා. ඊට පස්සේ TV එකේ කියන විදිහට ඡන්දෙත් දෙයි ලොකු වෙලා. අනේ අම්මෝ එහෙම කට්ටියක් ආයෙ හදාගත්තොත් එහෙම අපි ආයෙත් බංකොලොත්. දැන් බංකොලොත් වෙලා තියෙන මෙතනින්ුත් බංකොලොත් තුන. එහෙනම් මේක වෙනස් කරන්න ඕන. We need to change this. That's why you are here. Right, ask question. Inquiry based education මේකට NASA එකෙන් කිව්වේ. අවුරුදු 12කට කලින් 12කට නෙවෙයි 14කට විතර කලින්. NASA said inquiry based education. Let the kids ask questions. ඒගොල්ලෝ කවදාවත් demotivate කරන්න එපා. චූටි කාලේ අම්මා අහනවා බබ්බලා අහනවනේ. ඇයි අම්මේ හඳේ භාගයක් කොයි ඉතුරු භාගේ? ඔයා එදා කිව්වනේ ඉතුරු භාගේ කෑවා කියලා කවුද? මොන්න ඉතුරු භාගෙත් ඇවිල්ලා දැන්. ඇයි අම්මේ හඳයි ඉරයි දෙකම මේ දවල්ට පායලා තියෙන්නේ. ඔයා කිව්වේ හඳේනේ රැයට විතරයි කියලා. Likewise, your kid is asking so a lot of questions. Let them ask. That is what suggested by NASA. To develop the brain, let them ask questions. What you're not doing is that. Wala karan natte tek. Wala bayid. Ask question in Sinhala. Doesn't matter. I also learned in a single medium school. I'm not very good. I'm not a fluent speaker. Just speaking. For sake of speaking, speak. කියන්න ඕනවට කියනවා මිසක් මගේ ඉංග්‍රීසි ගන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. බය නැතුව අහන්න. සිංහලෙන් හරි අහන්න. Do you wish to see anything in the screen? Any imagination? Any future creativity? හරි ටීචර් කියන් එනවා අපි මෙහෙම ඉස්කෝලේ විදිහට ටීචර් ප්‍රශ්නයක් දෙනවා. ඇඳන් එන්න ක්‍රියේටිව් ආර්ට් එකක් කියලා දෙනවා. දැන් ඔයා ක්‍රියේටිව් ආර්ට් එක මොකද්ද කරන්න යන්නේ? Can anybody ask question? ඔයාලට තියෙන මෙහෙමයි. ඔයාලට තේරුන්නේ නැතුව ඇති. අහන්න තියෙන මේ වගේ දෙයක්. හරිද? ඔයාලා අහන්නකො පුතේ. ඔයාලා දකින්න කැමති නිකන් අනාගතේ නිකන් විශ්මිත දෙයක්. අනාගතේ හරි වර්තමානයේ හරි නිකන් පුදුම උපදවන දෙයක්. හීනයක් වගේ දැකපු නිකන් අමුතු දෙයක්. Parents, I think only parents are here. Situni, can you ask? Situni ඉන්නව නේද? නැද්ද? සෙනාලි? මෙහෙම වුණොත් නම් වැඩේ අවුල් වෙනවා. ඉසුරු? ලක්ෂාන්? Can you hear me? By the way, can you hear me? At least say yes. I think you cannot hear me. Seems right. Maybe something wrong in my connection. Seems. Can you hear me? මාව ඇහෙනවද? මේ කෙනෙක් අන්තන් ටයිප් කරා. දිනීදු. Yes. Right. Chaniru. Chaniru අහන්නකො Chaniru. Chaniru, can you ask a question? Chaniru, can you ask a question? The thing that you can see, an imagination. ඔයා ආසා imagination එකක් අහන්න අනාගතේ දකින්න කැමති දෙයක් Chaniru. Okay, Nayana. Yes, Nayana, you can ask. Nayana Premathilaka, sorry, Nayana Premathilaka, yes. I think the mother's name is that. You can ask the question, yes. Okay, I have asked to unmute, you can ask the question. Yes. No one. You can't open the mic, is it? Cannot be. I have set the permission. Now can you? Now can you? Yes. Yes, yes.
Best car in the world?
Okay, what is the best car in the that you can ask from Google, right? Take a Google එකේ ගහන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක creative. Yes.
In future.
In future. That is the same question, right? So maybe you need a realistic and beautiful design for future car. Okay, that is the same question. So anything else? I think you will get a similar design, like maybe a car. You can ask something like that: a car with car which can fly. A design of a car which can fly, and yes, you can ask that. Something like that. Imagine. Okay, you can ask. Design a car which can fly and ride both. Which can be for future transport realism in future cars design. Okay. So I need to give the aspect ratios. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone? Any question? Yes. Yes. Your line is not clear. Can you ask it again?
Are real?
Aliens are real.
Aliens are real. Okay, you can ask that from our chat GPT. Right, this one you can ask is real. So I think this one is basically generating a lot of noise. That is the reason that I'm not like turning on this. Okay, civilization in the moon. Okay, you can ask that question also. Will there be civilization in the moon in future? You can ask that from ChatGPT. This one. So you can get a realistic answer there. Likewise, so this is for the actually creating purpose. This is the car design that is suggested for a flying car in future. Or car with some drone features. Okay. Are you happy with the design? If not, there is another one. There is this another one and another one. You can just take anything. Okay. You can even give your face, or maybe you can ask from, okay, something like this. You can get a design, okay, this from this one. Okay, you can ask, okay, from about some celebrity or about a person. Maybe you all know, I think this person, right? You all know Angelina Jolie or Emma Watson, Harry Potter movie, right? Okay, I just want Emma Watson to looks like Emma Watson dancing for an Indian song wearing a sari, right? Emma Watson dancing for an Indian song wearing a sari. Okay, something create. I need a photograph of that. Okay. Likewise, you can give any imagination, and now it is possible to create that. Imaginations can ඒවට හිතලා කරගන්න දේවල්. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් ඔයාලා questions අහනේවා මෙයාගෙන් අහන්න පුළුවන්. If it is a question, you can ask from ChatGPT. If it is an imagination, you can ask from this one, Cutout Pro, or you can ask it from Discord Midjourney. Right, we'll teach you, right? Don't worry, we'll teach you. These are the future applications that we are going to learn. And we are going to learn about this Android, Arduino, robotics within this syllabus. And we are going to learn about the traditional sciences. And we are going to learn about ICT. And so since sometimes you are unhappy, we have given another option also to you. සමහර වෙලාවට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමති නැහැ ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ තියෙනවා පොඩ්ඩක් ආව චුට්ටක් traditional විදිහට හිතන එක. Therefore, we have given a special package to you. When you register with STEAM subjects, when you register with the STEAM course, we will give you a free science, free ICT, free math class, right? This is the schedule of that. අනිත් එකට schedule එකක් නැහැ. අපේ මේ එක ඔයාලට කැමති දවසක් දාගන්න පුළුවන්. You can select a day that you like. ඔයාලට කැමති දවසක් එකට දාගන්න පුළුවන්. As a schedule, you can pick a day, right? So since there are very small amount of students, you can select your schedule. STEAM වලට කැමති දවසක් දාගන්න පුළුවන්. ඔන්න chance එකක්. STEAM වලට register වෙද්දී ඔයාලට හම්බ වෙනවා free science class එකකුයි free ICT class එකකුයි මුලින්. This is the schedule for that. You can take a screenshot. හැබැයි STEAM වලට register වුණාම දැම්මම නෙවෙයි. When you register with the STEAM, you will get a free science class as well as හැම grade එකකටම තියෙනවා. Free science class as well as free ICT class. And also in future free maths class also. මොකද නැත්තම් හරි නෑ මේක නිකම් දෙන්නේ. මේක මේ එහෙම මේ නිකම් දෙන්න හේතුව මේක වැඩක් නැති. වැඩක් නැති ඉන්න කියන්නේ මේවා ඉගෙන ගන්න හොඳයි. ලකුණු ගන්න හොඳයි. හැබැයි මේවට වඩා දැන් ලෝකේ තියෙන කරුණු තාක්ෂණයේ දේවල් දියුණුයි. ඒකයි මේක මම කිව්වේ මේක මේ නිකම් දෙන්නේ. නිකම් දෙන්නේ ඕන කෙනෙකුට ඇවිල්ලා කමන්නේ ඔය ස්ටීම් වල රෙජිස්ටර් වුණානේ එහෙනම් ඔන්න ඉස්කෝලේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක ඉගෙන ගන්න. එතකොටනේ ළමයින්ට දෙන්න. හොඳට ලකුණු එහෙම හම්බ වෙනකොටනේ අම්මලා කැමති. නැත්තම් ඇත්තටම අනාගතේ තියෙන දේවල් ඉගෙන ගත්තා කියලා ළමයිට ලකුණු නැති වුණොත් අම්මලා කැමති වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Therefore, we have given this task also. Right? That is for the students who register for STEAM. අපි බලමු ආගේ imagination එක හැදිලාද කියලා. Let's see whether your imagination is created. This is this. You can see the Emma Watson. She is here in a sari. Harry Potter එකේ ඉන්නේ නේද? එම වොට්සන් වල සාරියක් ඇඳගෙන dance කරන එක නම් පොඩ්ඩක් ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ වගේ. But you can see she's in a sari. Likewise, your imagination is now is possible to create. ඔයාට ඕන නම් ඔයාගේ පින්තූරයක් දීලා එහෙම ඉල්ලන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක oil paint එකක් කරන්න, ඒක effects දාන්න, ඒ වගේ එකක් හදලා දෙන්න. එහෙම වගේ ඔයාට ඉල්ලන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, these are the things, new things. මම මේ තනින් තන පෙන්නුවේ. Today is not to teach any lesson. And at last, I would like to show you the people who have discovered themselves. I explained this already, right? So see, these people have developed your syllabus. But these people first left the syllabus. ඉස්සෙල්ලා යාලා syllabus එක අතහැරලා ගියා. අතහැරලා ගිහිල්ලා තමයි ඔයාලට syllabus එකක් දැම්මේ. So you can see the bulb in your syllabus, electricity, bulb connection in your syllabus. But Thomas Alva Edison went only 3 months to the school. He invented more than 1,000. And this is Wright brothers. They have invented the airplane. Now there are degrees about airplanes, but they never graduated. Einstein left the school at age 15, but still he is one of the prominent scientists in the world. Benjamin Franklin, only 10 years old, he's one of the great philosophers and a leader. And this is the world first recorded billionaire, left his degree before 2 years of the graduation. So he joined with the army when he was 16, the Disney, Oscar film producer Disney, Walt Disney, and Disneyland and all his concept. He was suffering from dyslexia, so not having enough money, and also poor student. He quit the school 16, but he's the owner of Virgin Atlantic, and he's the person who invented KFC. He stayed home to cook for his brothers and sisters when his father died. So there are tragedies, but these tragedies make them a successful people. And even the Bill Gates, Larry Ellison, Michael Dell, Steve Jobs, even Mark Zuckerberg, even from the Harvard University, they have never completed, because the intention is to find themselves. So Einstein said one important thing: education is what remains after what one has forgotten, what one has learned in the school. ස්කෝලේ ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේවල් අමතක වුණාට පස්සේ ඔයාලට ඉතුරු වෙන දේවල් තමයි education කියන්නේ. Therefore, you need to invest on education. When you are schooling, every day you need to bring something to practically apply into your life. Otherwise, you are failing due to this traditional system. හැමදාම ඉස්කෝලේ යද්දි මොනවා හරි අරන් ඉන්න ගෙදර. Practically කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? ගෙදර ඉස්කෝලේ තියෙන මඩු අරන් එන්න. හැමදාම ඉස්කෝලේ යද්දි ඔයාලගේ ජීවිතයට apply කරන්න පුළුවන් මොනවා හරි අරගෙන එන්න. Something practical. When you learn about the microorganism, try to produce yogurt or cheese. That is the skill. Or try to cultivate mushrooms. That is a skill. Always practically apply. Otherwise, the education will fail. If you just try to buy hard and pass the examination, these will be paper qualifications and you will get nothing out of them. So practically apply education to your life. That is what I want to give as an advice. Okay, before finishing, do you have any question? Then I can answer this questions now. Any questions you can ask, if you have any. Again, no questions.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Sir,
Yes.
මේ classes වලට schedule එකක් ඒ කියන්නේ මේ time එකක් තියනවද sir classes තියෙන?
මේ ටික අපි free classes වලට schedule එකක් දාලා තියෙනවා. You can take a screenshot of this. This is the classes for the free classes. Free classes කියන්නේ once register වුණාම Steam එක මේ free classes මේ time එකට participate කරන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි Steam classes වලට schedule එකක් දැනට නැහැ. දැනට නැති වෙන්න හේතුව පළවෙනි students ලට අපි chance එකක් දෙනවා ඒගොල්ලන්ට convenient time එකක් තෝරගන්න. Right? They can select their convenient. පහසු වේලාවක් දාගන්න ඉඩ දෙනවා. මොකද Steam classes වලට සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි ගන්න ළමයි 5ක් 10ක් අතර පොඩි ප්‍රමාණයක්. එහෙම නැත්නම් අපිට individual focus කරන්න බෑ. ඒ හින්දා
team classes වලට මේ join වෙන්න ඒක කොහොමද එතනට join වෙන්නේ?
ස්ට්‍රීම් ක්ලාසස් වලට අපි දැන් එවනවා මැසේජ් එකක්. දැන් මේ සෙෂන්ස් දෙකම ඉවරනකම් තිබ්බේ අපි මැසේජ් එකක් එවනවා ස්ට්‍රීම් ක්ලාසස් වලට. එතකොට ඔයාලගේ ග්‍රේඩ් එකයි මීඩියම් එකයි කියන්න ඒ අනුව අපි කෝල් කරලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ෆ්‍රී දවසක් දාගන්නවා. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ක්ලාස් නැති දවසක්. එහෙම ඔව්.
Thank you.
හරි. නමයි ග්‍රේඩ් එකයි එවන්න මීඩියම් එකයි. ඊට පස්සේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ෆ්‍රී දවසකට අපි කෝල් එකක් දීලා අපේ ලෙක්චර්ස් ලගේ අවైలබිලිටි, ඉන්ස්ට්‍රක්ටර්ස් ලගේ අවైలබිලිටි එක බලලා ඒක මැච් කරලා අපි දාලා දෙනවා ක්ලාස් එක. ටීම් වලට. මේ ක්ලාසස් මේ ෂෙඩියුල් එකේ තමයි යන්නේ. හරි. This free classes are going on. The free classes කැමති වෙලාවට දාගන්න බෑ. This schedule is for the free classes. This is for STEAM කට්ටියට syllabus එකට අදාළව පාඩම් ටික කරන්න. ඒකට තමයි මේක තියෙන්නේ. මේකට අනිවාර්යෙන් එන්න ඕන කියලා දෙයක් නැහැ. But if anybody like, they can come and get this benefit. කවුරු හරි කැමති නම් මේ benefit එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. This is extra thing. Bonus. Okay, anything else? Anything else?
How much fees?
You need to know about the fees. Okay, fees is basically our traditional, that means physical classes. Physical centers are there in Dampaha and Veyangoda. If you are coming for the physical classes, 24,000 is the admission and monthly fee is closer to 4,000. But for the online one, you can join from anywhere in Sri Lanka. Online එක ඕන තැනක ඉඳන් join වෙන්න පුළුවන් ලංකාවේ. ඒකේ අපි විශේෂ ගාස්තු අඩු කිරීමක් තියෙනවා. admission එක 3,000 විතරයි වෙන්නේ. class fee එකත් monthly මේ ඔක්කොටම වෙන්නේ 2,500ක් විතරයි. 2,500 per month. For everything, right? For everything, including these free classes, everything, and for the STEAM classes, all, that is the fee. The admission is 3,000, that is only in the first month, and after that, 2,500. There will be 12 months for the first level, second level, like I-12 months, third level, I-12 months. Levels and all, I have sent it to the group. Level group STEAM, starter, learner, intermediate, achiever, and proficient. එක level වල ලැබෙන skill එකක් මම group එකට දාලා තියෙනවා. Okay, anything?
Excuse me, sir. Grade 4 classes.
grade 4 පුතේ වා ඊයේ කවද්ද අපේ Wednesday එකට join වෙන්නේ නැද්ද? Wednesday එකක් තිබ්බා. grade 4 කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍ය grade 6 වලට අඩු අයට. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට වෙනම යන්නේ. ඒකට වෙනම group එකක් තියෙනවා. There is a separate group for you. I will add you to that group. You can just send me a message to the group, same group. ඔයා ඉන්න group එකටම දාන්න ඔයාගේ grade එක 4 කියලා. Then again grade 1 to 4 අයට 1 to 5 අයට වෙනම එකක් තියෙනවා. Preschool උයි grade 1 to 5 අයටයි වෙනම එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒගොල්ලන්ට individual යන්නේ. ඒගොල්ලන්ට groups
මම message එකක් අන්නන් දැන් දැම්මා. ළමයි grade එකයි නේද දාලා. එහෙම වුණත් ඒවයි නේද වෙනම group එකක්?
මම මොකටද දැම්මේ මිස්? ඒ කියන්නේ
මේකටමයි දැම්මේ.
මේකටම දැම්මනේ. right, okay, අපි යන්න. හරි. මේකට යන්න. හරි.
හරි, thank you.
Okay, anything else? Right. Then if there are no such questions, I will stop. For the students who need the recording, I will send this. And within 2 or 3 days, please confirm your availability and your interest of participation. So when you send your interest of participation, ඔයාලගේ interest of participation එව්වට පස්සේ අපි ඔයාලව මේකට දාන්න බබ්සෙනොත් WhatsApp එකට දාන්න. මේක මේ මතක තියාගන්න අමාරුයිනේ. WhatsApp එකට දාන්න. සෙනොත්. හරි. එතකොට මේ interest of participation එව්වට පස්සේ මම මෙහෙම කරන්න. When you send the interest of participation, so you will be given a call and arrange the class accordingly. So please send your name, grade, medium to the WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group එකට එවන්න වගේ නම, grade එක, medium එක. ඒක ප්‍රමාණවත්. Okay, then I'll stop from here. The recording will be given to you in short. Okay, good night. Bye. Welcome.